Hi, welcome to our channel. Namaskaram, Shashriyakal, Salam. Today I'm going to react alone because my kids have tuition, and I love to react on Sadhguru's video today. The the subject I think you already have written in the title there, how to overcome losing someone who is dear to you. So as usual, Sadhguru's words are the words of wisdom, help many. So let's listen to his wisdom words together, and we have our reaction at the end. Okay, let's enjoy. Please stay, no matter who you are, what religion you are, because I mentioned many times. So please stay with it, and I'm sure it's going to help you. Okay, let's enjoy and watch together. Okay, here we go. Let's go together.
This serial heartbreak business can leave you paranoid about anything, about bonding with anybody in your life. The idea of building relationships is that it's of support on all levels of life. It looked like fun for some time. After some time, you just don't actually trust anybody in your life. See, about breaking hearts, I don't have a broken heart because I gave away my heart very early on in my life, so nobody can break it, I gave it away. You should do that, then nobody can break it. See, we must understand this. What is a love affair? Let's say you were 10 years of age. You looked around, the world was quite normal. Suddenly, after some time, you got little poisoned, chemically poisoned. Then you looked, every little bump on somebody's body looks like a world by itself. The neighborhood squawny girl who didn't mean a damn thing to you, suddenly she's the focus, she's the apple of your eye. So this is because your intelligence has been hijacked by your hormones. But it's okay, there's nothing wrong about it. But it's very important that we understand what's happening to us. Otherwise, we'll do idiotic things that we may regret later. This serial heartbreak business can leave you paranoid about anything, about bonding with anybody in
Yes.
your life. Yes or no? The idea of building relationships is that it's of support on all levels of life. It looked like fun for some time. After some time, you just don't actually trust anybody in your life.
There are many ways to look at this. Let me tell you this. This happened in 1941. A bunch of German soldiers came, broke into the homes, and these two children, a 12-year-old girl and an 8-year-old boy, were taken away. They were taken to a railway station. Boys, little boys being boys, they started playing football. Then suddenly the train came. So when the train came, the soldiers came and rushed everybody into the wagons which are there. But the little boy forgot to wear his shoes. He left his shoes outside, so without shoes he came. His sister, a 12-year-old girl, saw her kid brother coming without shoes, and she got mad with him. She said, "You idiot, already we are in enough trouble, now you come without shoes." So she's angry about that. In the next station, the boys and girls were separated. After 4 years, after the war was over, she came out of the concentration camp to find 17 members of her family, including her little brother, all had vanished. At that time, the only thing that bothered her was the last few things that she said to her little brother. It rang in her mind and troubled her. These are the last things I told my brother, and after that I'm never going to see him, it's gone. So she took a vow. If I speak to anybody in my life, I will speak in such a way, if this is my last word, I will not regret. This one thing transformed her life in such a way She did some phenomenal work, built a hospital. She lived a fruitful life. I'm saying, even if you're put through the most horrible situations, either you can come out using that experience as a better human being, or you can use the experience to become a horrible mess. So whenever something hurts you, there are two options. You can either become wounded or you can become wise. This is the choice. The more things hurt you early on in your life, the wiser you should have become, isn't it? But unfortunately, most people become wounded.
Very true.
This is simply because they just need an excuse to turn their own intelligence against themselves, that's all. Especially if the world around you turns against you, is it not very, very important that your intelligence stands up for you?
Okay, this was the video. Really salute Sadhguru. Namaskaram Sadhguru from my heart. It was a Sadhguru really connect people very well. He is again talking, delivering his teaching on the youth, young and youth platform. He goes around many colleges, universities, and of course people have many questions. So they ask, then he answers. There are many things of course he's there for 2 hours or maybe more hours, but I've taken the 5-minute clip. So I hope the summary of the topic that he explained is one of the questions basically he answers. Okay, now I tell you what I like about it. First thing, as usual, I like his voice. When he says something, you feel like listening it, no matter how long it goes. And also the way he says things, it's very smooth and acceptable. It reaches to every generation. Look at his age, and when he's delivering this teaching, passing this message to a young generation, you don't see the age difference. He talks very much which is acceptable. That is the very best thing that I have learned from him. If you look at any spiritual guru around there, they will tell you go for the page number 5, page number 10, which we don't know exactly, or they will tell you, they will read some verses from the holy books are here there, which sometimes the normal people do not know. He says things very clear, which is very acceptable. Okay, and he mentioned about the love affair. It's true that when you are a young kid, 12 years old, 13 years old, you might be fighting with a girl for just a small candy, because she's just another person to you. When you are the intelligence, you're changing, which is very much true. You all know, if you have a children, you are parents, I'm sure you always, even many people advise me when they are young, when this from 13 to 16, you need to take care of them. A lot of things goes around. People are suggesting you. So basically, your hormones changing. Suddenly, if you're a boy, you look at a girl differently, because she is no more like a small kid, like, he looking at a different way. So things can be changed if we educate them very well and then let them know what exactly it is. Then at least they will not be surprised. Many people can handle very well. Some cannot handle it because they don't know what's happening with them. So it is very important for parents to take care of that part. And Guruji has said this in a very smooth way. It never look any nudity, anything that you mind listening those. He tells very scientific way. And the story that he mentioned, which is for the German girl, it was very heartbroken, because it was already a very sad time, and the boys don't know anything. The 12 years old, to him, is just he got a chance to play football and he took out his shoes and started playing, and suddenly have to rush back. And sister, that's the last time she met that boy, and then she said ugly things to his brother. At the end, you know the story what happened. So it's a very painful, So as Sadhguru says, you have two choices. Either you stay wounded throughout your life, or you turn wise and do some good things and transform yourself, like her sister did it. In many relationships, it could be divorce, it could be your love affair, or even somebody pass away. It leaves you. Of course, it leaves many pain, but you can use that pain in the right way. Okay, you can choose that. So there's no talking about this incident in a German girl. Suddenly I remember something about my personal things. I bought a very nice table. It's a glass table, tea table actually. My son broke it. So when I heard the sound, I came in and I saw that my table is broken. So first thing, I worry about my table. It's a glass table, and I of course I twisted my son ear and I said few things. And we have a maid. It's a part-time maid. She comes every week, so she does some major clinic in our house. So when she came that evening, so happened she came on that evening, and then the pieces of glasses she's supposed to help us to bring out to the dustbin. Then she asked what happened. So we tell this thing happened. The first thing she said, "How is our son? Did he hurt?" You know, it surprised me. You know, not to say surprised. I stunned. Being a parent, we didn't realize that I should have looked for my son whether he hurt or not. Very fast I look at the table. Then I got angry. So the teachings comes from anybody, must take it. I'm telling you honestly, that particular day I didn't reject what she taught me. She may not know, but really she taught me a lot. That, you know, being just a maid, and then she has such a nice heart that she worry about my son. So small things happen in your life, my life. So I'm sure we learn from there. So all I can say is anything that happen in your life, it is up to you. How do you take it? Okay. So if you take it wisely, you will be happy. So yeah, that's the lesson. Thank you, Sadhguru. I really appreciate your teachings, and I'm sure that it's helping you also. It might not help you today, but when you listen these words, it somehow, somewhere, it will help you. It will help you when you go through that. You can recall back those words that Guruji has said. Maybe today you are not in that situation, but listening to him, I guarantee you, somewhere it will help you. It helped me a lot. It will help you also. Anyway, thank you for watching us. I mean, sorry, today I am alone. So thank you for watching us, yeah, me and my Guruji. And all I can say is stay safe. We come back again with another video. Could be Sadhguruji or could be another. Okay. So thank you very much.